What's up YouTube, Apocalyptic P here. We're back with another toy haul video. It's been a few weeks here since my last haul I showed off, so we're going to go through this video here and check out some of the new figures I've purchased over the last 2 weeks. Plus check out a few of the brand new just released WWE Elite Series 60 figures, including a first time in line figure which I'm really excited for. But first up here, this is my third Mezco One 12 collection. This is the Joker here. This is not the deluxe version. They came out with a new deluxe version. This is just a regular one. Digging this Mezco line. Again, you know, just awesome detail, especially with the cloth clothing there. He did come with a overcoat, a jacket I should say, but I like the way he looks with the jacket off. You see more detail in the undershirt and the tie. Came with 2 head sculpts. I like this one with the messy hair on. You can see there. Did come with a little wind up chatter teeth piece there. Came with pistol as he has on his side there, and Joker card. Now the 2 hands he came with, the swappable hands, the gun hand is the right hand and also the card holding hand is on the right. I was hoping that he could hold the gun and the card, one on the left, one on the right, but that's not how the hands came, so you have to kind of pick either if you're holding the card or holding the pistol in his hand. I like the card with the Joker there. I think it looks a little better than just having the gun held. So I just kind of placed that gun in his left hand there on his side like it's in a holster, just for show. I mean, you know, it doesn't look awesome there because you can tell there's no holster, but just for display purposes, I think it looks pretty cool like that. And detail, as you can see down here, he has Batman yellow and black Batman socks on. So I pulled the one side up to have one pant leg up so you see the detail in the socks like that. But again, that's just the Joker, the Mezco 112 collection. Again, digging that line, highly recommend it. So let's move on here. Alright, next up here, let's take a look at a few Diamond Select toys. As you see in my last video, I picked up the Peter Venkman from the Ghostbusters 1 Diamond Select series. This here is the infamous Dr. Janusz Poha, who goes on to be Vigo in Ghostbusters 2. You get him, get the little baby there, and you get a piece of the firehouse, which you can collect the different series and build the front of the firehouse. So he's the first one in the series. This is series 7. I got the next one. We got Winston Zeddemore. Comes with the pink slime. So he's the second one from series 7, and we got the third one here in series 7, Egon Spangler. These are all from Ghostbusters 2. He has his little Santa hat there, as you can see. Comes with a little jar of the pink slime also. But again, those 3 figures, series 7, and again, go ahead and collect the pieces and build the front of the firehouse. So again, working my way towards getting them all, because I do want to build the rooftop from the first few series, and then these later series you do the front of the firehouse. So working my way through these, picking those up. And the last Diamond Select figure I picked up in this haul, it's one I've been kind of waiting for and looking for. It's been kind of hard to find, especially at retail price, but I walked into a local comic shop. They had 2 there on the shelf, going for just a few bucks over what retail is, so definitely worth picking up. But I finally grabbed the Gladiator Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok is definitely my top 3 of the Marvel movies. It might even be number 2. I would probably have to say the first Avengers, the first Iron Man, and then Thor Ragnarok would be definitely my top 3. So really wanted this figure from this Diamond Select line. Looks awesome detail. I just like the coloring in the figure, the green and the light blue. You get the 2 swappable heads, one with the helmet, one without the helmet. You get the axe, his little sledgehammer there in the back. So definitely an awesome figure. If you can find it, well worth getting. That's the Gladiator Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. Alright, next we're moving on to some WWE figures. First up here is one I picked up off of eBay. It's from the Elite WrestleMania 30 collection. Also the Build-A-Figure for the Corporate Kane. It's Undertaker. So again, trying to kind of get most of the different Undertakers with all of his different entrance attires. This is one I didn't have. Found him at a very good deal, so I picked him up. But that's the Undertaker from WrestleMania 30. Next up here, let's look at from the series 59. I picked up Kurt Angle. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. So this is from WrestleMania 19, I believe. It is, from when he went up against Brock Lesnar. Nice looking attire. You get the two medals. Plus you get a cool cloth jacket there. Hoodie, you could call it. With Team Angle on it. So excellent looking figure from Series 59. Didn't have it. Finally found it, so grabbed it. I definitely want to try to get probably the Miz from this series just to go along with my WrestleMania tires. Zack Ryder if it goes down a little bit cheaper. So that's the Series 59 pickup. And we're moving on here to the SummerSlam Elite Series. Picked up the Matt Hardy. So a lot of people were saying these are popping up around at their Walmarts. Mine wasn't getting it yet, but it did come up on Amazon for retail, so I picked them up through that. You do get two shirts, his V1 and Warning t-shirt, and two swappable hands with this one here. So that's really cool that we're starting to do some different things with the swappable hands, plus giving you two t-shirts. Sometimes they won't even give you one, and this one you're getting two. So excellent accessories with this figure. Definitely want to pick up the Seth Rollins from this set here. I like that red attire of his. Probably the Edge also. So from the SummerSlam Elite Series, Matt Hardy. Alright, and the next two pickups are both from the brand new released Elite Series 60. I got the game Triple H with his WrestleMania 34 attire. And the first time in line, Mr. Elias. These two, we're going to get out of the box here, kind of show you a close-up of each of these two figures. But here is the back of the box for Elias, and the back for Triple H. And around. So let me get these unboxed here, and we'll take a closer look at these two. So here are the two figures. We got them out of the packaging. Let's look at Triple H first. So again, this is from his WrestleMania 34 entrance. Same thing like the Undertaker, Triple H, always known for his big, WrestleMania entrances. Lots of cool different attires for his WrestleManias. This one was kind of simple attire-wise. His entrance, he came down on a big motorcycle, three-wheeled motorcycle, with Stephanie also riding down on one. But close up here of the figure. Now, accessory-wise, you do get his sledgehammer, which I think is a standard accessory for every Triple H figure there's ever been almost. You could have done without the sledgehammer, I think. Maybe they could have thrown in something different. Possibly, he did come down wearing like a face mask type thing that they could have thrown in as the accessory instead of the sledgehammer. This does have an awesome new head sculpt with the beard. I can see why you probably wouldn't want to cover that up with the mask, but they still could have thrown it in there, again, instead of the sledgehammer. Aside from that, his entrance vest or jacket here, leather jacket he had on, when he came down, it actually had a hood on the one that he wore, and he had the hood up. So this one does not have a hood, nor does it look like there's a hood on it, so it's just kind of a collared jacket. So that's a little bit different there from his actual jacket he wore. But you do get the Triple H symbol on both elbow pad there. on the left and the right. You do get his symbol on the back of the jacket there, as you can see, and back of his trunks. If you can see there, you get the Triple H, again, symbol on the back of the trunks. Pretty standard Triple H attire, just kind of, you know, basic trunks, elbow pads, knee pads. There is the front of the figure there with those symbol on the front. Again, the rubber, it's a little bit softer rubber, not as stiff as some of the other vests and stuff they've come out with, but just you know, alone for this head scan, this is an awesome looking head scan. You can definitely see Triple H in that head scan, the detail in the beard. Looks great. Now there is some paint, some scuffs there on the top, but other than that, awesome looking head scan. Could have, like I said, they could have maybe included something else instead of a sledgehammer. But I mean, they probably have tons of these made, so they probably just throw them in there. So it looks like you're getting an accessory. But great Triple H Elite Series 60. All right, next up here, Mr. Elias. First time in the line for him, and man, what a great figure. Really looking at this thing close up. Let's pull him up here. Give him a close-up look there at the camera. He does come with quite a bit of different accessories, depending on what you consider, you know, accessory-wise. He comes with his guitar. I'm guessing this is very similar to the guitar that came with the Rock figure. It is breakaway, so the neck here pops off, and this front comes off, and it breaks down the back here. There's a spot for it to break. So it does break away, which is neat. So he does come with his trusty guitar. Second accessory, you know, attire-wise, he does come with his scarf here around his neck. Now, it's not cloth, it is a soft rubber for the scarf, but it's a very soft rubber, so very flexible. And you have the kind of Chinese design in the black and white box design there on it. There's a close-up for you, the two kind of different patterns of the scarf. And then again, you could even count these little wrist bandanas as accessories too. Kind of, they come around the wrist. That's a black one that's kind of tied around on the right hand, which is pretty cool. And then the left, you actually get different colored. You get the red, black, and white one tied around the left. So that's cool that they included the two wrist bandanas around that's tied. And then also going down, just black pants. But the bottom, which is what they did kind of neat, they kind of fold the pant leg at the bottom, so it looks like you have some gray there, like the pant legs folded up. So they didn't just bring it straight down like they usually do. And that adds a little bit of detail to the bottom of the figure, which is kind of cool when you're looking at it. Let's take a look here at the head sculpt, which again, just like the Triple H, excellent job here with the head scan. Really see the detail in it. You can see the likeness of Mr. Elias. Got the beard, the hair coming down. Another thing they did kind of cool with the hair, this hair that comes down is very, very soft. Very soft and flimsy, so you can kind of lift it up to get the scarf out and then get it back underneath really easy. So it's a really soft rubber at the bottom of for his hair. So it's not that stiff hair that sometimes you get, and then you kind of can't get it lifted up. This is like a really soft rubber for the hair. So that's really cool they did that way. Again, one gripe about this figure, if you see on the back of the box there, he usually is always in his Elias t-shirt. If they would have included his Elias black sleeveless t-shirt with this figure, this would definitely be a 11 out of 10 in my book. I'm probably going to try to get a Elias shirt, you know, custom one made somewhere online to put on this figure, because that's just going to add that extra little bit of detail. It's going to really make it stand out and just make it an awesome figure. You know, alone, it's still great. I still highly recommend it. I think they did a great job with it. But again, if they would just added that t-shirt in, that would have been the icing on the cake. So yeah, definitely recommend both these two from, you know, Elite Series 60. The Triple H, again, great head scan. Pretty cool attire. Nothing spectacular, but an awesome head scan. And then the Elias, awesome figure. Man, that t-shirt though, that's going to make it look amazing. So definitely I'm going to try to pick that up, like I said, secondhand. But there you go, folks. That's kind of my haul for the last 2 weeks here. Leave a like if you liked the video. Check out the channel. Got lots of other videos on there. Hit that subscribe button if you could. And then we'll see you next time.